Have you ever noticed that getting out of a chair feels harder than it used to? Or maybe carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or even lifting your grandchild leaves you feeling winded or a little shaky. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people over 60 feel that their strength is slipping away with each passing year, quietly, subtly, but steadily. It's not in your head. There's actually a name for it: sarcopenia. It's the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength that happens naturally as we age. But here's the good news: losing muscle is not a life sentence. In fact, you can stop it, even reverse it. Yes, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. And here's something even more surprising. There's one powerful, nutrient-dense food that could help you turn the tide. One simple, often overlooked part of your diet that might be missing yet holds the key to maintaining your independence, energy, and vitality as you age. So, make yourself a warm cup of tea, settle in, and let's have a heartfelt chat. Because what we're about to talk about could mean the difference between thriving in your golden years or struggling with every step. First, let's take a moment to really understand what's happening inside our bodies as we get older. When we were younger, building muscle was almost automatic. With every step, every movement, every bite of food, our bodies were growing, repairing, and staying strong. But after about age 30, things begin to change. Slowly at first, but by the time we hit 60 or 70, the decline becomes noticeable. Not because you did something wrong, but because biology takes over. Sarcopenia can begin creeping in quietly. You might chalk it up to normal aging, but it's more than that. The muscles that once carried you with ease start shrinking, not just in size, but in function. And when that happens, even simple daily activities, bending, lifting, walking, become a chore. But here's something most doctors don't tell you. Muscle loss isn't inevitable. In fact, studies show that seniors who make just a few consistent changes can rebuild strength and even increase their muscle mass often in just a few weeks. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Did you know that the majority of muscle loss in seniors isn't due to lack of exercise, but to one missing nutrient in the diet? And no, it's not some expensive supplement or trendy superfood. It's something far simpler and more effective. Before we talk about that powerful food, let's take a quick look at why muscle matters so much. And no, it's not about bodybuilders or six-packs. Muscle is what keeps your body moving, balanced, and protected. It supports your bones, protects your joints, fuels your metabolism, and even keeps your blood sugar in check. In fact, having strong muscles is one of the biggest predictors of longevity and quality of life. Still not convinced? Here's a fact that might surprise you. Losing just 10% of your muscle mass can double your risk of falling. And for older adults, falls are not just scary, they can be life-changing. A broken hip, a long recovery, or the loss of independence. All of that can start with one small stumble. But imagine this: getting stronger every week, feeling steadier on your feet, being able to lift a bag of groceries or walk longer without fatigue. Imagine waking up in the morning and feeling like your body is on your side again. That's the power of feeding your muscles what they need. So, let's talk about the nutrient you've been waiting to hear about. The one that your body craves more than ever after 60. It's not magic. It's not complicated. It's protein. Yes, plain old protein. But don't let its simplicity fool you. Protein is the single most essential nutrient when it comes to fighting sarcopenia. And most seniors simply aren't getting enough of it. You might be thinking, but I eat meat, or I have an egg for breakfast. That's a great start. But here's the thing, after age 60, your body becomes less efficient at processing and using protein. It's called anabolic resistance, and it means you need more protein than you did in your younger years, just to maintain the same level of muscle. That means one egg or a small piece of chicken might not cut it anymore. You need to give your body a steady, reliable source of high-quality protein throughout the day. Not just to build muscle, but to heal tissues, boost your immune system, and keep your metabolism humming. And here's where it gets even better. Not all proteins are created equal, but there's one food that stands above the rest when it comes to supporting muscle health in older adults. It's natural, nutrient-rich, and surprisingly easy to include in your meals. That food is eggs. Yes, humble, everyday eggs. They're packed with complete protein. That means they contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. Just 2 large eggs provide about 13 grams of high-quality protein, plus important vitamins like B12, D, and choline, which are vital for nerve function and energy. But here's what makes eggs truly powerful for seniors. They're easy to digest, quick to prepare, and incredibly versatile. Whether you enjoy them scrambled, boiled, poached, or baked into an omelet with some spinach and tomatoes, they deliver exactly what aging muscles are craving. And get this, doctors and dietitians are now encouraging seniors to eat more eggs, not fewer. The outdated fear about cholesterol has largely been debunked. In healthy older adults, moderate egg consumption has no significant effect on heart health and may actually help support weight management and muscle strength. Still unsure about adding more eggs to your day? Let me share the story of Mr. Fuck, one of our longtime viewers from Counties. At 68, he was feeling constantly tired. He said he couldn't walk to the market without taking a rest. He thought it was just old age catching up. But after watching one of our earlier videos, he made just one change. He started eating 2 eggs every morning, with a slice of whole grain bread and a few slices of avocado. Within just 3 weeks, he said he felt a spark return. His legs felt stronger. He walked more. He laughed more. His wife even joked that he was moving like he did 20 years ago. Now, of course, it's not just about the eggs. It's the protein, the nourishment, the consistency. But sometimes, one simple change starts a ripple. Now, I'm not saying eggs are a miracle food. But when it comes to fighting muscle loss, they're one of the easiest, most effective foods to include in your routine. And they're budget-friendly too, especially compared to protein powders or supplements. So, how much protein should you aim for daily? Well, while every body is different, most experts suggest seniors need at least 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That means if you weigh around 70 kilograms, about 154 pounds, you should aim for 70 to 84 grams of protein daily. That might sound like a lot, but when you spread it throughout the day, it's actually quite manageable. A couple of eggs at breakfast, some lentils or chicken breast at lunch, a small piece of salmon or tofu at dinner, and maybe a protein-rich snack like Greek yogurt in between that can easily get you there. The secret is consistency and balance. Try not to load all your protein in one meal. Instead, give your body a steady supply throughout the day so it can use it effectively to rebuild and maintain muscle. Oh, and don't forget to move. No, I'm not talking about heavy weights or gym sessions. Even simple resistance movements like squats using a chair, light dumbbells, or walking up a small hill can help your body use that protein to build real strength. It's a beautiful partnership, nutrition and movement working together to keep you strong. Feeling tired all the time? This could be the reason, and it's not what you think. It might not be your heart, your sleep, or even your age. It could be a quiet, creeping muscle loss that's draining your energy and leaving you weaker day by day. But the fix is simpler than you imagined. Add more protein, add more eggs, add more motion, and don't wait until it's too late. Start now, today, because your strength is your freedom, your independence, your joy, the ability to walk where you want, carry what you need, and live the life you love. Now that we've opened the door to this conversation and explored how one humble food, eggs, can be a game changer in your journey to fight muscle loss. It's time to look deeper, because while eggs are a powerful start, they're just one piece of the puzzle. Let's explore what else you can do to rebuild your strength, support your muscles, and feel young in your body again. So, you've taken the first step understanding the vital role of protein, especially from high-quality sources like eggs, in preserving your strength. That alone can create remarkable changes in how your body feels and functions. But what if we told you there's more? That you can go beyond just slowing muscle loss into rebuilding it? Yes, even in your 60s, 70s, and 80s, your muscles can come back to life with the right nourishment and a little movement. And today, we'll uncover how to build on what you've learned, with timing, combinations, and daily rhythms that make all the difference. Let's start with timing, because when you eat, protein matters just as much as how much you eat. Most older adults tend to eat very little protein at breakfast, a moderate amount at lunch, and then a big serving at dinner. Sound familiar? Unfortunately, this pattern doesn't support your aging muscles as well as it should. Why? Because your body can only utilize a certain amount of protein at one time for muscle building, typically around 25 to 30 grams per meal. So, if you're eating most of your protein at dinner, your body likely can't use it all efficiently. The rest might be stored or eliminated without benefiting your muscles. On the other hand, evenly distributing your protein across the day at breakfast, lunch, and dinner has been shown to significantly improve muscle protein synthesis. Here's what that could look like. Breakfast: 2 eggs, 13 grams protein, plus 1 slice whole grain toast with nut butter 5 grams, plus a glass of soy milk or cow's milk 8 grams. That's about 25 to 26 grams of protein, perfect to break your fast and feed your muscles. Lunch: a bowl of lentil soup 18 grams, plus brown rice 5 grams, plus a side of sautéed tofu cubes or grilled chicken 10 to 15 grams. Gives around 30 grams of protein, great for midday repair and energy. Dinner: baked salmon 22 grams per 100 gram serving. Quinoa 8 grams, plus roasted broccoli and sweet potatoes. Gives another solid 30 grams, giving your body the building blocks for overnight repair. See the pattern? Balanced, consistent, intentional. And don't forget snacks. A mid-afternoon Greek yogurt with nuts or a small protein smoothie with banana and chia seeds can easily add another 10 to 15 grams of protein without feeling heavy or overfilling. Next, let's talk about the magic of combining protein with the right kinds of movement. You see, protein alone is only half the equation. The other half? Stimulating your muscles to actually use that protein. And the best way to do that without intense workouts or gym memberships is through something called resistance training. Don't be intimidated by the word. Resistance training doesn't mean lifting heavy weights or doing CrossFit. It simply means putting your muscles under gentle pressure, just enough to signal to your body, hey, we still need these muscles. Keep them strong. Make them stronger. Even simple bodyweight exercises, done slowly and with intention, can produce incredible results. Here are a few beginner-friendly movements you can try at home, no equipment needed. 1. Chair squats. Stand in front of a sturdy chair. Lower yourself down slowly, as if you're about to sit, then rise back up before you actually sit fully. Repeat 10 times. Works. Thighs, hips, glutes, your walking and balance muscles. 2. Wall push-ups. Stand facing a wall, arms stretched out, and perform push-ups against the wall. It's easier than floor push-ups, but still effective. Works. Chest, shoulders, and arms great for posture and upper body strength. 3. Heel raises. Hold the back of a chair for balance. Lift your heels off the ground slowly. Hold, then lower. Do this 10 to 15 times. Works. Calves and ankle stability helpful for preventing falls. 4. Resistance band rows, if available. Using a simple elastic band, anchor it to a doorknob and pull toward your chest. Works. Back muscles important for posture and spinal health. Doing just 15 to 20 minutes, 3 times per week, can dramatically change your muscle tone, strength, and balance. Pair this with high-quality protein, and your body starts building, not breaking down. Now, let's circle back to our secret star, eggs. Because they don't just give you protein, they give you a host of other nutrients that support muscle, nerve, and immune health, especially as you age. Here's what just one egg contains. 6 to 7 grams of complete protein. Vitamin D supports bone strength and immune function. Choline, important for brain and nervous system function. Vitamin B12, essential for red blood cell production. Lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that protect your eyes. And remember, almost all of these nutrients are in the yolk, so don't throw it away. It's not bad cholesterol, it's where the good stuff lives. Now, you might be asking, how many eggs should I eat per day? For most healthy older adults, 1 to 2 eggs per day is not only safe, but beneficial, especially when balanced with vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. If you have high cholesterol or specific health concerns, do check with your healthcare provider. But don't fear the egg. The benefits far outweigh the risks for most seniors. Still worried about variety? Here are some easy egg-based meal ideas that support muscle health without getting boring. Boiled eggs plus avocado toast. Scrambled eggs with spinach, tomato, and onion. Egg salad with Greek yogurt instead of mayo. Omelette with mushrooms and a slice of whole grain bread. Poached eggs over steamed greens and lentils. Eggs can be breakfast, lunch, or even dinner. They're affordable, accessible, and surprisingly delicious when paired with the right sides. Now, before we close this part of the journey, let's address a few common questions we hear from our senior audience. Isn't plant-based protein better? Both animal and plant-based proteins are valuable. Eggs offer high bioavailability, meaning your body absorbs and uses them efficiently. However, if you're vegetarian or want to add more plant proteins, that's fantastic. Lentils, tofu, tempeh, beans, and quinoa are all excellent choices. Just aim for variety and volume to meet your needs. What if I have trouble digesting eggs or get bored of them? If eggs don't sit well with you, no worries. There are plenty of alternatives. Cottage cheese, rich in casein protein, which digests slowly. Greek yogurt, choose plain, low sugar. Fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel, high in omega-3 and protein. Chicken, turkey, and lean red meats in small portions. Legumes and soy-based proteins for plant-focused diets. And you don't have to eat the same thing every day. Rotate your meals. Make it enjoyable. Protein is not a punishment, it's nourishment. Can protein help if I've already lost a lot of muscle? Absolutely. The body is remarkably adaptable, even at 70 or 80. Clinical studies show that older adults can regain significant muscle mass and strength within 8 to 12 weeks of consistent protein intake and light resistance training. It's never too late to begin. So let's review what we've learned so far. Sarcopenia is common, but it's not destiny. Protein is your no.1 ally in rebuilding muscle. Eggs are a near-perfect protein source for seniors. Spacing protein throughout the day matters. Simple movement plus daily protein equals powerful results. It's never too late to regain your strength. Now imagine this. It's 6 months from today. You're walking farther, sleeping better. Your hands feel steadier. You're getting up from chairs without hesitation. You're holding your grandchild or walking through the market with confidence again. You didn't do anything extreme. You just started adding more protein, more intention, more care to your meals. You listened to your body, and it responded because your body isn't broken. It's just waiting, for you to feed it right and move it gently. And the best time to begin is now. You now understand the incredible power of protein, especially from eggs, in supporting muscle strength as you age. You've also seen how spreading that protein throughout your day and pairing it with gentle movement can bring your muscles back to life. But today, we're going deeper. Because while eggs are a superstar, they shine even brighter when teamed up with the right supporting cast. So let's answer this key question. What should I eat with my eggs to supercharge their effect? Get ready, because here are the top 5 powerful foods to combine with eggs to maximize muscle support, energy, and recovery. Each one is simple, natural, and easy to find. 1. Oats, the sustained energy booster. Why it matters. Oats provide complex carbohydrates that fuel your muscles, helping protein from eggs be used for rebuilding, not just energy. They also contain beta-glucan, a fiber that stabilizes blood sugar and supports digestion. How to pair. Scrambled eggs with a side of warm oatmeal. Mix a boiled egg into overnight oats with Greek yogurt. Add soft-cooked eggs over oat porridge and steamed greens. Bonus. Oats contain iron and magnesium, both essential for muscle contractions and strength. 2. Spinach, the iron and nitrate hero. Why it matters. Spinach is rich in plant-based iron and natural nitrates that enhance blood flow and oxygen delivery to muscles, improving endurance and recovery. It also supplies vitamin K, vital for bone strength. How to pair. Omelette with spinach, onion, and a sprinkle of cheese. Poached eggs over sautéed spinach with olive oil. Blend spinach into an egg-based breakfast wrap. Tip. Add a squeeze of lemon to spinach. Vitamin C boosts iron absorption. 3. Sweet potatoes, the muscle-friendly carb. Why it matters. Sweet potatoes are rich in potassium, a mineral that works with sodium to support muscle contraction and prevent cramps. They also offer fiber and antioxidants to reduce inflammation after physical activity. How to pair. Baked sweet potato topped with soft-boiled egg. Egg muffins with diced sweet potatoes inside. Breakfast plate with eggs, avocado, and roasted sweet potato cubes. Bonus. Sweet potatoes are easy to digest and promote stable energy levels. 4. Avocados, the healthy fat enhancer. Why it matters. Avocados contain monounsaturated fats that support hormone balance and help absorb fat-soluble nutrients like vitamins D and K, both found in eggs. They also provide folate and magnesium, crucial for nerve muscle function. How to pair. Mashed avocado on toast, topped with fried or poached egg. Egg salad with chopped avocado and herbs. Avocado smoothie with egg protein from pasteurized egg whites. Tip. Healthy fats help keep you fuller longer. Great for seniors managing appetite or blood sugar. 5. Berries, the antioxidant shield. Why it matters. Muscle repair produces oxidative stress. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries fight that with powerful antioxidants, especially anthocyanins. They also support brain health and circulation. How to pair. Cider berries with an egg and oat breakfast. Spinach and egg salad with sliced strawberries and walnuts. Greek yogurt parfait with eggs and berries for a protein-packed snack. Bonus. Berries are low in sugar, high in fiber, and help regulate blood sugar naturally. Now that you know the 5 best foods to team up with eggs, let's bring it all together in a practical, easy-to-follow 7-day meal plan to regain muscle strength. Simple, senior-friendly, and delicious. This sample plan is balanced around 25 to 30 grams of protein per main meal, with a focus on eggs, fiber, healthy fats, and gentle carbs. Adjust portions to your needs. Day 1. Breakfast. Scrambled eggs with spinach and mushrooms plus oatmeal with berries. Lunch. Lentil soup plus avocado toast with sliced boiled egg. Dinner. grilled salmon plus roasted sweet potatoes plus steamed broccoli. Snack, Greek yogurt with crushed walnuts. Day 2. Breakfast, hard-boiled eggs plus whole grain toast plus a banana. Lunch, chickpea salad with olive oil plus side of cottage cheese. Dinner, chicken stir-fry with mixed vegetables plus brown rice. Snack, handful of almonds and fresh strawberries. Day 3. Breakfast, omelette with onion, bell pepper, spinach plus small bowl of oats. Lunch, egg salad on rye crackers plus tomato soup. Dinner, tofu with garlic sauce plus quinoa plus sautéed kale. Snack, low-sugar smoothie with avocado and chia seeds. Day 4. Breakfast, poached egg on mashed avocado toast plus blueberries. Lunch, turkey wrap with greens and hummus plus side of lentil salad. Dinner, baked cod plus mashed sweet potatoes plus steamed carrots. Snack, Greek yogurt with honey and flaxseed. Day 5. Breakfast, oat porridge with sliced banana and chopped egg whites on the side. Lunch, tofu scramble with veggies plus brown rice. Dinner, eggplant and ground turkey stew plus quinoa. Snack, cottage cheese with diced pear. Day 6. Breakfast, veggie frittata with cheese plus whole grain toast. Lunch, egg sandwich with tomato and arugula plus fruit salad. Dinner, baked chicken thigh plus couscous plus green beans. Snack, boiled egg plus a few walnuts. Day 7. Breakfast, soft-boiled eggs with oat crackers plus a glass of fortified soy milk. Lunch, tempeh bowl with avocado, spinach, and quinoa. Dinner, shrimp and veggie stir-fry plus brown rice. Snack, mixed berries plus plain yogurt. Helpful tips for meal success. Cook eggs in olive oil or avocado oil for added healthy fats. Keep boiled eggs in the fridge for quick snacks. Stay hydrated, muscles need water too. Add herbs like turmeric or ginger to reduce inflammation. Don't fear repetition, rotate a few favorites to make life easier. Now take a moment and reflect. You're not being asked to give up your favorite foods. You're not being pushed into extreme dieting. You're simply enhancing what you already eat with foods that your body knows, loves, and can use to rebuild strength and resilience. Because food isn't just fuel, it's information. It tells your body whether to heal or to decline. And by choosing foods that whisper, grow strong, you're sending your body the message it's been waiting for. Stay tuned for part 4, where we'll dive into the biggest mistakes seniors make when trying to regain muscle, why certain healthy habits might actually slow you down, and how to stay consistent without feeling overwhelmed or deprived. You're doing more than just eating eggs. You're reclaiming strength, independence, and confidence. And we'll walk the next steps with you. By now, you've discovered how one powerful food, the humble egg, can help restore your strength in later years. You've also seen how combining it with foods like oats, spinach, sweet potatoes, avocados, and berries can boost its muscle-restoring effects. And we walked through a complete 7-day meal plan designed specifically for your needs. But even with all this knowledge, one thing still stands in the way of real change: mistakes, misconceptions, and myths. In today's video, we're going to reveal the 5 most common mistakes that seniors make when trying to regain muscle and how to avoid them completely. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Focusing too much on exercise, too little on nutrition. Yes, movement is essential. But here's a truth many overlook. You don't build muscle in the gym. You build it in the kitchen, especially as you age. If you're walking daily, doing light resistance training, or even gardening regularly, that's wonderful. But if your protein intake is too low, especially high-quality, leucine-rich protein like eggs, your muscles don't have the raw materials to rebuild. What to do instead? Focus on getting 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Start your day with protein within 1 hour of waking. Never skip protein at breakfast. It's the key muscle-building window for older adults. Mistake number 2. Eating all protein at dinner only. This is extremely common. Many seniors eat toast or cereal for breakfast, a sandwich for lunch, and save their meat or eggs for dinner. But research shows that evenly distributing protein throughout the day is far more effective for building and preserving muscle mass. What to do instead? Include eggs or dairy at breakfast. Add a boiled egg, tuna, or tofu to your lunch. Keep dinner moderate. Your muscles are less responsive to large nighttime doses. Think of your muscles like a sponge. They can only soak up so much protein at a time. Don't waste it, spread it out. Mistake number 3. Thinking it's too late to regain muscle. Many older adults believe that once they've lost strength, it's gone forever. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Studies show that even in your 80s and 90s, muscles can still respond to proper nutrition and gentle activity. In fact, one study found that after just 12 weeks of increasing protein and doing light resistance exercises, seniors in their 80s recovered significant muscle mass and balance. What to do instead? Tell yourself, my muscles are listening. They're waiting for the signal. Make eggs part of your daily routine, scrambled, boiled, poached, whatever suits you. Pair protein with light movement like chair exercises, resistance bands, or walking. Mistake number 4. Relying on protein shakes or supplements alone. Protein powders can be helpful, but they're not magic. Many seniors drink a shake and think it's enough to recover strength. But shakes without real food, healthy fats, and fiber often fall short. Plus, some commercial protein products are loaded with artificial sweeteners, additives, and low-quality protein isolates. What to do instead? Use protein shakes as a supplement, not a replacement. Choose pasteurized liquid egg whites or whey from grass-fed sources if using powder. Always pair your shake with real food, fruit, oats, nuts, or even a boiled egg. Mistake number 5. Not drinking enough water. Hydration may seem unrelated to muscle loss, but it's not. Muscle is 75% water. Even mild dehydration reduces muscle performance, slows recovery, and worsens joint pain. Seniors are especially prone to reduced thirst signals. What to do instead? Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water daily, more if you're active. Add cucumber, mint, or lemon to make it enjoyable. Eat hydrating foods like melon, oranges, soups, and herbal teas. Let's talk hormones and muscle loss in seniors. Now here's something most people don't tell you. As we age, levels of anabolic hormones like testosterone, growth hormone, and IGF-1 naturally decline. This affects both men and women. Combined with inactivity and poor diet, this leads to sarcopenia, age-related muscle wasting. But here's the good news. Eating nutrient-rich, complete protein foods like eggs has been shown to stimulate muscle protein synthesis and gently support hormonal balance. In addition, nutrients like vitamin D, found in eggs and sunlight, zinc, found in nuts and seeds, choline, abundant in egg yolks, all support your body's natural muscle repair mechanisms. You don't need hormone therapy. You need to nourish your inner pharmacy. Real-life case. Mr. Lamb's transformation at 73. Mr. Lamb, age 73, had always been active, but after a year of illness, he noticed his legs were weaker. He had trouble standing from a chair and felt exhausted after walking. Instead of giving in, he made one small change. He started eating 2 boiled eggs every morning with a bowl of oats and a few strawberries. He also added a simple daily routine: 10 minutes of seated resistance band exercises, a light walk in the park every afternoon. After 3 months, he noticed his legs felt stronger. He could stand up without holding on. He lost his fear of falling. More importantly, he felt hopeful again. If Mr. Lamb can do it, you can too. Recap: how to regain strength after 60. Let's summarize the essential rules to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia with food. Start your day with protein. Eggs are ideal, simple, versatile, and complete. Eat 25 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. Don't save it all for dinner. Pair eggs with muscle-friendly foods: oats, spinach, sweet potatoes, avocados, and berries. Stay hydrated. Muscles need water. Move gently but daily. Your muscles are listening. Avoid common traps. Protein shakes only, low-protein breakfasts, or it's too late thinking. We've come a long way, from understanding the power of eggs in rebuilding muscle mass to practical meal plans and avoiding common mistakes. Now, it's time to connect all the pieces and provide you with a simple, sustainable, and realistic daily routine to help you eat to regain strength and live with vitality again. 3 daily steps to rebuild muscle at any age. You don't need a gym. You don't need complicated diets. And you certainly don't need expensive supplements. Just repeat these 3 actions every day. Step 1. Start your day with high-quality protein. The moment you wake up is when your body is most ready to absorb muscle-restoring nutrients. If you skip breakfast or only have light snacks like porridge or bread and tea, your body will lack the building blocks needed to repair muscle tissue. Simple morning suggestion: 2 boiled or fried eggs, 1 slice of whole grain bread or half a bowl of oats, a few slices of avocado, a handful of berries or 1 banana. This is a muscle repair breakfast. Easy to prepare, easy to digest, and highly effective. Step 2. Light movement after meals to stimulate muscle synthesis. Science confirms engaging in light activity 30 to 90 minutes after a protein-rich meal maximizes muscle synthesis. You don't need to lift weights or jog. Just do any of the following. Walk for 15 to 20 minutes around your home. Gentle stretching of arms and legs. Heel raises or seated leg lifts. Note: never exercise on an empty stomach. Always combine light movement after your main protein meals to get the best muscle-building response. Step 3. Stay consistent. Morning, noon, and evening. Consistency is the key. Older bodies need clear and repeated signals every day to wake up sleeping muscle systems. Sample daily routine. Time action: 7 a.m. Eat 2 eggs plus whole grain bread plus fruit. 8 a.m. Light 10 to 15-minute walk. 12 p.m. Lunch: fish, tofu, lean meat plus rice plus vegetables. 1 p.m. Gentle chair stretches. 6 p.m. Light dinner: chicken soup, steamed egg, or braised egg. 7 p.m. Massage limbs, stand-sit 5 times. If you follow even 70% of this routine daily, your body will begin to transform. Special notes for people with chronic health conditions. 1. Diabetes. Eggs do not raise blood sugar. Prefer boiled or fried eggs without sugar. Avoid white bread, noodles, or sweetened condiments. 2. High blood pressure or heart disease. Boiled or steamed eggs are safe choices. Avoid deep-fried eggs or eating eggs with salty sauces. 3. High cholesterol. Eggs do not significantly raise cholesterol when consumed properly, is less than or equal to 1 to 2 eggs a day. Choose boiled eggs and eat with vegetables to limit fat absorption. 4. Liver or kidney issues. Ask your doctor to adjust protein intake accordingly. You may use egg whites only, easy to digest. Lower strain on the liver kidneys. How to make eggs a lifetime muscle-restoring habit. This isn't just a few weeks of healthy eating. The key is building a system, not relying on short-term motivation. Tips to create a lasting routine. Buy 7 to 10 eggs at a time so you always have them ready. Set a reminder. Eat eggs this morning for the first 14 days. Post a note on the fridge. 1 egg equals 6 grams of muscle-building protein. Add eggs to your favorite dishes. Egg drop soup, rice porridge with egg, steamed egg cake. After about 21 to 30 days, the egg for muscle repair habit will become a natural part of your lifestyle. Final thoughts. The strength is still within you. Dear friend, if you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, if you feel your body is getting weaker, slower, or less energetic, remember, your muscle hasn't disappeared. It's simply waiting for you to call it back. And sometimes, just one egg each morning, a few gentle steps every day, one conscious, healthy choice at each meal, can be enough to restart your body's recovery system. Now tell us in the comments, which egg dish will you start with tomorrow? Sunny side up, hard-boiled, or egg soup? Do you know someone who also needs this message? If yes, share this video with them. We're not just rebuilding muscles, we're rebuilding vitality, one meal at a time. Thank you for joining us through all 5 parts. And always remember, it's never too late to be strong again.